Okay, let's talk about a guy who many people were very high on in the NFL draft. He went 14th overall to the Colts, but many thought maybe he should be going earlier than that. And I'll be honest, the way he played in this first NFL game, this preseason game, he looked like he should have gone before pick 14. He was fantastic. Let's talk about what he was able to do. First, mostly in the receiving game is really where he shined. You have a play like this where what's going to happen is this is a man coverage concept. You see the route that he's going to be trying to run. Usually kind of, just get some yards. You're probably not going to get the first down on this second down and 13, but you want to make a third down and manageable. You see how Warren starts this route, but again, there is a Ravens player who is right in front of where Warren is. So at this point, it's not really looking like it's going to get as open as you want. This is a man coverage play where actually the player who is supposed to be covering him is off screen right now, further off screen, but the player who's right in front of him is just in charge of covering the middle of the field. But I really like how Warren finishes this route, where again, he kind of just steps behind that Ravens player who has to watch the quarterback, and then watch what Warren does from here. Watch him then step back up and just gets enough separation that he's able to make the grab. And again, it's nothing fancy. It doesn't go for a first down. They actually don't convert to third down, so it didn't matter anyway. But it's just a small, smart play by Tyler Warren. And being able to do this type of stuff consistently is what you want from him. So, honestly, when he was making plays, they usually weren't highlight reel level plays. This one's another example where he just kind of doing his job, but doing his job at a high level. So, what's going to happen here is this is a zone coverage concept, zone blitz that the Ravens are in. The Ravens like to do a lot of different things. They're doing some different stuff here. But for the Colts, they'll have a couple of receivers run those routes right there, which, hopefully kind of the middle one of these routes can get open, but that's neither here nor there for this play, because what it's also going to do is push defenders further deep, which can open the door for Tyler Warren, since that is the route that Tyler Warren is going to be running, which can hopefully get open, especially with kind of those setup routes, making it even more likely to get open. And again, for Warren, this is nothing crazy. Just watch him on this play. Watch just the effectiveness he uses to get to the spot as quickly as he can. Again, this is him being one part of the offense, but he gets to his spot so quickly that Baltimore can't really adjust in time. Also, look at how difficult it is to bring him down. Listen, that's a part of his game, and you want to see that if it'll translate to the NFL, because, sometimes guys are big and physical in college, and then they get to the NFL level, and guys are big and physical there, and it just doesn't really translate. And sometimes it does translate, and it's good to see that at least early on, it looks like his physicality is translating to the next level. This play may be the best play that he had, where it's going to be a zone coverage concept, cover 3 zone, and they're going to run a play action, have Warren run over the middle. This is tight end 101, right? Is you want to see if you can win these types of routes. They're so important, especially for a team like the Colts, where they're kind of built on the ground game. So, okay, once again, let's watch Warren. Again, watch just the explosiveness and how he's able to get to his spot so quickly that for Baltimore, okay, listen, they bite onto play action. That's what you want, right? You want to use that play action to get them out of position. But the other aspect is the tight end has to get to where that, Baltimore player now isn't quick enough for this to work. If he can't, it doesn't matter. You got a guy out of position. If they can get back in position before you can take advantage. Here, there is a window, and that's already good, but this play isn't even over yet. Watch as when Daniel Jones hits Warren in stride, watch him be able to just pick up a good chunk of yards. That's just good stuff here by Tyler Warren. So, yeah, again, these are maybe not the most highlight reel level plays that you'll ever see, but these are impressive plays, and these are plays that it just feels like translate really well to the next level, and it just feels like he's going to be able to be effective, week 1 potentially. Maybe that's just jumping to, too much. It is just the preseason, and we've seen guys play well in the preseason and not play well in the regular season, but again, this is something to get excited about, I think, if you're a Colts fan. I really do. Of course, for a tight end, receiving is not all of what you're supposed to do. I wanted to check out his blocking. Let's go over to a play like this, where what's going to happen is he's going to be starting off blocking the Baltimore edge rusher on this play, but that's not all he's going to do here. Watch how when this play begins, you see that right here. So he kind of helps, get that edge rusher stopped. But really, the guy he wants to block here is going to be at the next level. The Baltimore player who I've circled in white. He slows down the edge rusher, but wants to get up to that next level. And watch how he's going to successfully be able to do that and finish off that block. Now, running back got tackled before he was able, to get up to where Warren was blocking. But still, that, again, this is an impressive play by Tyler Warren. And quite frankly, I thought that his blocking just in general was very effective. So again, it's just preseason, blah, blah, blah. We all get it, right? But still, these are good things you're seeing Tyler Warren be able to do. Which, of course, can then set up something like this, where you're going to see that they're going to run a tight end screen. They want to get the ball in his hands, right? And if you can't block, well, you can't really run these types of plays. But if you can block, well, then this helps set things up. Watch how you see him start off blocking, but then he's going to quickly get out to his spot. He makes the catch right here, and this is pretty well blocked in front of him. He has some opportunities, and again, nothing crazy here. But watch him rush up, and he's going to, deliver a nice blow there to gain an extra yard or two. Again, you really do see the physicality of Tyler Warren on some of these plays. So it's another thing that he seemingly can be able to do. So yeah, I mean, those are most of my thoughts about Tyler Warren and how he played. Like, I thought he played well. Also, I feel like I should mention, for people who are used to seeing me in a specific setup, I have adjusted the setup a little bit, although I'm still in the process of getting it exactly how I want it. But Tyler Warren, again, the preseason stuff's always so weird, right? Because you're going to get some people that just say, throw it out. It doesn't matter. Why even care about preseason? And I understand, like, to some degree doing that, right? You can't just look at like stats and say, oh, well, I guess this guy is good or bad. Like, there is some of that, and like, yeah, you're not playing against the highest level of competition. It's not full speed, but like, you're still playing against, way better players than Tyler Warren would be playing in college, and he's shown that he can be effective at this level. And to me, that isn't the end game. That isn't the final boss, but that's still important to me. And I really did feel like he played well. I didn't think there was really much of any issues with how I thought he played. So, again, being able to block, being able to receive, to run routes effectively, catch screen passes, and also be difficult to bring down, be able to block effectively. Like, it's every box. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Tyler Warren and how he played in his first game as an Indianapolis Colt. I guess I'll mention before I go, I do have a movie channel as well. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description below for that. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Tyler Warren and how he played. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.